Blessed and manners and respect, everybody. Blessed and manners and respect. We're back again. Back again to the stream. Fantastic day. What a football. What a week. What a football it is. What a fantastic. Hey, if people did let me know that football was so nice, I would have watched it twice. I would have watched it twice. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. You know we like to do it, right? We like to do it. First and foremost, you know what I mean? Yes, I give thanks to the Most High. You know what I mean? Give thanks to the Most High. Without Him, nothing is possible. Nothing is possible. You know what I mean? We give God thanks for health and strength. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. One love. One love, one love, one love. Actually, it was 4-1. It was 4-1. Welcome to the stream, people. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. You know what I mean? We were treated as Arsenal fans with a weekend of football never to forget. You know what I mean? It starts from our title contenders. Our title contenders. You know what I mean? Big up Michelle. Hello, Big Ed, said Michelle. Big up yourself, Michelle. You owe me an apology. You can't enter the chat like that, Michelle. You owe me an apology. Yep. Yes, you do. I told you it was gonna be 4. What's the score? It is 4. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is it. You know what I mean? The football has treated Arsenal fan superb this weekend. You know what I mean? We expected to win our games. You know what I mean? We expected to win our game. But when Liverpool and Manchester City drop points, those were just bonus. Added bonus. You know what I mean? Michelle said you won good 3 points. Beautiful, man. You said Tottenham wouldn't score, and they did. Yeah, I did say they wouldn't score, but they did. I mean, like, it was a goal that was gifted to Richardson, but it was a goal that was well taken. Well taken. I mean, like, precise. You know what I mean? Richardson was precise. Pinpoint accuracy. You know what I mean? It was well taken. Well taken. But I did say it was going to be 4. And 4 it was. You know what I mean? 4 it was. As I said, it was a weekend that was lovely. You know what I mean? It was like the Scotland game. Yeah. Claire Hoodhead said hello. Hello, Claire. What's up? What's up? It was fun too. You know what I mean? It was fun too. It was fun to see they try to park the bus. You know what I mean? It was fun to see they low block. And I always tell people, do not low block. You know what I mean? If you low block, we're going to find ways to hurt. You know what I mean? Anyway, Wednesday will be a good day. Yeah, trust me, it will be a good day. It will be a good day. You know what I mean? It will be a lovely day just like today. You know what I mean? That's what Wednesday going to be. You know what I mean? Michelle, are you ready for tomorrow? Make sure you're ready for tomorrow because I'm live streaming that game too. You know what I mean? I told you I'm live streaming the game. Yes, I am. That game is going to be live streamed by Riley's World. So make sure you're ready. Arsenal are winning the Premier League 100%, said Claire. Big up yourself, Claire. Claire said. Oh, so we have 2 different Claire in the chat. We have Claire Hoodhead and Claire Scott. You know what I mean? Are you guys the same? Big up the 2 Claires. You know what I mean? Big up Claire and Claire. Yes, I'm ready. Jigga told me before he wants Man United to win. No, I don't want Man United to win. I'm not even going to lie about that. Nope. Chris O'Connor in the building. Chris O'Connor, big up yourself. I am full of Guinness, mate. Football is the winner. That is it, man. Pool in the mud. I am Irish. Spud, enjoy the title. I said it months ago. Did I not, mate? Yes, you did. You definitely did. Definitely did. You know what I mean? Football is always the winner. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful beauty of the game. You know what I mean? It's only one winner. You know what I mean? Football. And you know what I mean? It's a fantastic, fantastic game that pulls people together and also pulls people apart. You know? Yes, but you know, football is a winner, as Chris O'Connor said. You know what I mean? Die-hearted Liverpool fan who is not afraid to tell it like it is. You know what I mean? Big up Chris O'Connor every time. Big up Arsenal, said Clearwood. Big up Arsenal. Clear Scott said, can you shout me out? I did already, Clear Scott. Faith said, Arsenal Tottenham match ticket, £345. Gavi said, Tottenham gets some ass kick today. Big up Gavi. Big up Gavi. Me I go drink some Campari and boom to this. Yo, don't worry. I warm up. Celebration. Warm me up with some apple juice. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Apple juice. Chris O'Connor said, best team in the league is the mighty Arsenal. Defense amazing, attack amazing. Enjoy the ride, mate. Respect. Chris O'Connor, respect every time, man. Respect every time. I've been telling them this. You know what I mean? It's an all-round team. Nkape was put in, and Nkape did amazing today. You know what I mean? People ain't talking about Nkape performance just because it's Eze Day. You know what I mean? And hey, you can't go around that. You know, where you probably get to talk about Nkape on Wednesday. Because he's going to be playing again. I'm sure. You know what I mean? I'm sure. You know what I mean? But it was a fantastic performance by the Arsenal. You know what I mean? In every single way, the team did well. You know, if when Tottenham low blocked us, you know what I mean, we find a way and we open the scoring. You know what I mean? So now they had to attack. And when they attacked, we flood the gates. You know what I'm saying? Which is typically what I've been telling people all season. You know what I mean? That's what I've been telling people all season. Chris, Everton will be on the same points as Liverpool tomorrow. If you win. Don't forget that. If you win. Upon said Madrid is not a team. It's not? Upon said Arsenal ain't winning the league. We're not? Shalom said, bro, nice win. That is it. That is it. I told you we were going to win, right? We had this conversation yesterday. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, though. I appreciate respect. You know what I mean? Can you guys put some likes in the chat for me? Put some likes in the chat, everybody, man. I ain't getting no likes yet. Come on. Arsenal won today. We are winners. We deserve all the love there is. You know what I mean? We make football look good. Proud today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And give me some like, man. Give me some like. Give me some love. Chris O'Connor said Everton won't beat Man U. They will beat Liverpool, though. Hey, everybody picking on Liverpool, man. Everybody picking on Liverpool. Liverpool is like everybody beating a stick right now. Yeah, man. Where is Naib? Remajet 2-2. I can't believe it's a Remajet draw, Naib hiding. You know what I mean? Naib hiding and Remajet draw. That's not even... what's going on with Naib? Upon said Arsenal aren't winning the league. Yeah, we heard it the first time. It's just because you're not correct. You know what I mean? We still shout it out. We still read it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, we ain't scared. Chris, you're funny, said Michelle. Upon said Arsenal ain't winning the league. Upon, if you spam that chat one more time, you're going to go. Please don't do that no more, all right? No more spamming. Let's talk football. Okay? Thank you, sir. Chris O'Connor said, thank you, Michelle Clark. Press the like button, everybody, said Michelle. Give us some love, man. Give us some love in the chat, everybody. Give us some love. I'm so grateful it was Eze, the only player I like in Arsenal. That's fine. That's fine, Shalom. That's fine. Chelsea fan. Shalom, Mr. Chelsea, man. You know what I mean? I've been all sort of mouth yesterday that we ain't going to win. and this and that and all. Now you're telling me that you're grateful it's Eze. It's all good, man. It's all good. No worries. Chris O'Connor said, I didn't even watch Liverpool, mate. I wanted to watch football, so I watched the Arsenal today. Don't care. I'm real. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If you're real, you're real. You know what I mean? And that is what it is. Hey, there are days back in the past, man, when I couldn't watch Arsenal sometimes. You know what I mean? I try to peep on the scoreline, you know what I mean, and as hurtful as it was or whatever. You know what I mean? But trust me, I do understand the feeling. I understand the feeling. I've been there. You know what I mean? We all have been there at some point. Michelle is there right now. Yeah, man. But we all have been there at some point, man. Trust me. You know what I mean? We all have been there. That here when we got that 8-2 from Manchester United, trust me. Hurtful. But it's all good, man. I loved him more in Crystal Palace, said Shalom. All right. He's in Arsenal now, so, you know. Kevin Donnelly, another Villa win. We are coming. I see you, Villa. I see you. I definitely see you. You know what I mean? I definitely see you. You know what I mean? Good win today. Come from behind as well. You know what I mean? Away. You know what I mean? Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. You know what I mean? From behind. Michelle said, Chris, you will win PSV this weekend, then get beat by West Ham on the weekend. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? They're beating the clubs outside of England. And then they come in England and get beat by relegation people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't understand it either. I do not understand it, but it is what it is. That's what's happening. You know what I mean? That's what's happening. Shalom say, today I'm a Chelsea fan. Yesterday I was United. What am I tomorrow? Hey, Shalom, I'm sorry. Remind me what team you support again. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Remind me so I don't get it mixed up no more. All right, please. Remind me so I don't get it mixed up no more, my bro. I apologize sincerely. Riley got jokes today. Scott said, do you like West Brom Albion? I don't hate them. You know what I mean? I don't hate them. I don't hate them. Matty in the building. Wagwan, brother. Big up yourself, Matty. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. What a game. Said Eze needed to step up, but my God, I didn't expect that. Yo, we said he need to step up. We never said he need to step over. I mean, like he stepped right over, bro. Right over. Trust me, Michelle. Matty, meet Michelle. Michelle, meet Matty. Part of the team. You know what I mean, everybody. Donald said Arsenal for life. Lakers fanatic said happy Sunday. Hey everyone. Chris O'Connor said good night from Ireland, mate. Slot out. Stevie G in. Heard it here first. Big up yourself, Chris O'Connor. You know we always like to hear from you. You know what I mean? Always love, always a pleasure to hear from you, man. You know what I mean? A real one. Real Liverpool fan. You know what I mean? Hey, people think that tough love is not something that is good. Sometimes it's good to show tough love, man. You know what I mean? Tough love is good sometimes. You know what I mean? Shows how real you are. Shows the kind of person that you are. And Chris O'Connor is that person. Chris O'Connor is that person that shows tough love. It's not working. It is not working. And he gonna tell you it is not working. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Chris O'Connor, we know you are a die-hearted Liverpool fan. You know what I mean? But we appreciate the love and the support that you show in Arsenal. Big up yourself. Big up your damn self. All right? Aliyah said, yo. Shalom said, Visca Barsi, Catalonia. Who is the best Arsenal player? Everybody is the best, man. No worry. What you saying, Shalom? Tell me more about Tottenham away record. Oh. You know, Matty, good thing you're here. Because I was trying to remember what team Shalom say he support. But he wouldn't remind me. Right? So it's Tottenham. You know what I mean? Hello, I tell you, I appreciate persons who can come even after a win and even after a loss and still represent, man. You know what I mean? Yo, he's a real one. He's a real one, Shalom. 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 I know I pronounced that wrong, but everybody knows what's going on. Yeah, you know, it is. Who is your best player? Red Skull in the building. I told them, Red Skull, we've been telling them, but nobody don't want to listen to it. Nobody don't want to listen to it, you know. We've been telling them this is not a game. It's just football. But it's not a game. All right? This is not a game. It's just football. All right? Yes, it is. Chris, didn't you hear you're getting Steve Mc... Michelle, you need to stop fooling with people, Michelle. Michelle, stop fooling with people. Matty, hello, Matty said, Michelle. Yes, Man United is waiting for Arsenal. Oh, yeah? Yeah, sure? All right. All right, let them wait. Red Skull said, hope Arsenal had 1 or 2 sign in January. Make we see, no? Make we see everybody a click. Everybody really a click. You know what I mean? And words on the corner that them probably not gonna have nobody, you know. You know what I mean? Them probably not gonna have nobody in a January because they probably want to go big in the summer again. Because the chairman did say he's gonna go big again. You know? Yeah. So, but in order to win, we need to put in the people and we need to get put in. You know what I mean? So I work them hard. You know what I mean? And just keep on heading. You know? Yeah. Man United is waiting for Arsenal. No, my friend. They are fearing us. Yes, they are. That is the truth. To seal this victory. Yeah, man, I get what you're saying, Reskull. I do. You know what I mean? But we need to be consistent. So as well with the players that we have. Hopefully they make good what's supposed to be good. You know what I mean? Yeah. We really want to win them tightly. You know what I mean? This is a devastating team and we want to show the world that we're fearless. You know what I mean? We don't have no fear in nobody. Yeah, man. Mark said good win. Michelle said Red Skull. They will because Everton coming for Jesus. No worries, man. If we can loan y'all some players, Michelle, so you can do some damage, you know what I mean? We will do that. I would love for them to loan y'all some players so y'all can do some damage. Trust me. Matty said Barca are united is what he said yesterday. So it didn't give us a concrete answer then. Barca are united. Okay. All right, cool. I forget, Matty. That's what's going on. Shilium said, I said Barca. Okay, Barcelona. Okay, now we have it concrete. All right, good. But you did say Manchester first. You know, I remember you saying Manchester for real. Thoughts on the Champions League week? It tough. It tough, you fuck. Nah, tell them. Excuse my language. It tough, man. It tough. You see me? Red Skull. This is what I want to say to you. Being that you are one of the first person to subscribe to this channel. You know what I mean? I want to put you in the moderator category there. You know what I mean? So me can know. You know what I mean? You understand where I come from? The thing I get bigger and bigger and to get crowded and crowded. So I want to make sure say everybody get highlighted where they are from the get-go. You get me? Just let me know if that's cool with you. Let me know if you're cool with that, Red Skull. I want to put on the blue badge upon you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thoughts on the Champions League weekend, it tough, yo. It tough. Yeah, Champions League, it got tough because Bayern Munich just whip. Whichever team, what, 7? Yo, Bayern Munich have a devastating attack still in general. Bayern Munich attack is crazy, bro. Crazy. You know what I mean? But, yo, I think we can get the job done. You know what I mean? Because I like them to play them team that in the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? Arsenal them play different caliber. So make us see what will happen and make us see how it work out. You know what I mean? But yo, it's a win for me, you know. It's a win for me. You know what I mean? Maybe watch along the game the live, right? So y'all tune in. Alfonso, who's your favorite player? I don't have a favorite player right now. You know what I mean? My favorite all-time player is Ronaldinho, but I don't have one right now. Um, Shalom, he likes Nani Madweke. Of course, he's an Arsenal player. I love him. I want same lineup against Bayern and Chelsea. No, 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 no. We're gonna have people coming back. So no. You're Shauna McDonald in the building. Big up yourself, my baby. Red Skull need Barca to smoke Chelsea, yeah, man. We need Barca to humble them so they can come confused and we just finish the job. Yeah, Barca will win, Chelsea said Michelle. Red Skull said need them to pressure them. Yeah, man, we need them to put some pressure upon them. Put some pressure upon them. Hi, my name is Tyrell. I'm South African. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to the chat. You know what I mean? We're here reminiscing and enjoying everything that's going on with what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, put Red Skull as moderator there. Yeah, man. Uzi said Uzi said, what a win for Arsenal. That is it. Michelle, I don't like Nani. Yeah, you don't like no Arsenal player. You know what I mean? We ain't worried though. We ain't worried. I would want Chelsea to beat your little side, but I just don't like Chelsea to see Chelsea win no game. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Just for that sake, I want Barca to win. You know what I mean? Yeah, just for that sake. Keep smiling is back. Pressure on Arsenal. No, as your team to beat. Pressure on Arsenal now as your team to beat. Who? It's only November. Yeah, man, we know. We ain't worried. We just enjoying. You know what I mean? We just enjoying. We're just enjoying, man. We're enjoying. Do you really think Arsenal can win Barcelona? We ain't playing Barcelona, man. Chelsea playing Barcelona. Real Madrid beat y'all bad. You know what I mean? And everybody in England beating Real Madrid. You really think y'all can step up? Come on, Shadow, man. Come on. Matty said, when our rival both lost, we smash our opponent. We're handling the pressure just fine. Just fine. Just fine. You know what I mean? We pushing aside the outside noise. You know what I mean? We're not listening to what people outside saying. We're taking care of our business. That is what's going on. Our business is being taken care of. Gone are the days when this Arsenal team crumble under pressure. That's last season and the season before and the season before that. This season, rock solid mindset. You get me? This team is rock solid mindset. Did y'all see how Gabriel, that's supposed to be injured, jump and celebrate, is a goal? Did y'all see that? Yeah, man. This team, one unit. You know what I mean? This team is one unit. The man celebrated his goal so bad, he pushed down, he pushed over the captain, Martin Odegaard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. One Gabby and a two. Yes, I. But that's what we're trying to show everybody. This team around, this team has made a U-turn. We've turned the corner significantly. You get me? Yeah. Yeah. Double Arsenal shirt. I love Ronaldinho as well. Barca legend. Yeah, man, I love Ronaldinho, man. Ronaldinho the real G, man. Real G. Ronaldinho Dino play with a smile on his face. Him make football play or he's supposed to play. Football look just pretty with Ronaldinho play. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he make you love the game. Keep smiling said only November. Keep smiling. I remember he's a Tottenham fan, right? I'm trying to remember. Remind me if I'm wrong, please. But if I'm not incorrect, I think he's a Tottenham fan. What time you doing the live stream? The time that the game is played. The game is playing at, well, it's 2 o'clock my time. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can come on half an hour before or 15 minutes before instead of the exact time. You know what I mean? To see what's going on. But yeah, I'm definitely doing the live stream on the game. So whatever time the game is playing, Michelle, I'll be doing the stream. All right? So tune in. Tuni. No hiding, okay? No hiding. All right. Claire said, nice ear. Respect, man. Appreciate it. Matty said, the man coming back can't just jump straight into the team. Hard to bench Eze or Trossard after today. Yo, it's not going to be a straight into the team situation because they coming back is still not going to be fully fit. You know what I mean? They're still not going to be fully fit. And even if we're going to say it's hard to bench Eze, today against Tottenham is the best that Eze have ever played in an Arsenal shirt. You know what I mean? He played that number 10 role perfect today. He was always on the edge of the box looking for those balls and he get them. It's like he's just learning how to play the position properly. He was fantastic today. He could have gotten 4 goals, 5. You know what I mean? But he said he prayed and he asked God to let him score a hat-trick. And he scored a hat-trick. So because him asked God for 3 goals, God just gave him 3 goals and make him sit down. You understand? If he had prayed and said, Father, let me score a whole heap of goal, he probably would have scored 6, 7 goals. But he never craved, he wasn't greedy. He asked for 3 goals and he got his 3 goals. You know what I mean? Big up Eze. Big up Eze. Red Skull said, bro, Real Madrid draw. Yeah, I see that draw. Yeah, La Liga getting festive. Hey, La Liga is opening up, man. You know what I mean? La Liga is opening up. Michelle said, Red Skull, yes, and Naib is hiding. Yeah, Naib hiding. The other moderator, Red Skull, Naib. You know what I mean? Normally the first one on the chat. Red Skull draw, Naib draw today and Naib hiding. Nah, man, you can't do that, man. You have to come curse him team just like we do. When our team lose, we're right here cursing the shit out of them and loving them at the same time. That's what fans do. Look at Chris O'Connor. Chris O'Connor cursing the shit out of his team and loving them at the same time. It is what it is. That's what we do here. You know what I mean? We make our feelings known. Naib knows that. But Palace will win the league. Huh? Which Palace? Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace in the league. Buckingham Palace? Come on, man. They call me. Arsenal is a joke. Let's be honest here. Don't worry, him. You're trying to make people jump and argue with you. You know what I mean? But when you say something sensible, then everybody will relate. That way you just say, make no sense, my friend. I'm being honest. We will see on Wednesday if you're one unit. We are one unit, man. Don't worry. Vincent Company can beat us. And you support him. Who you support? Let us know who you support so we can tell you who is a joke. Red Skull said the only reason Arsenal didn't win last season is because we didn't have squad depth. That's why Liverpool win this season. We showed them up. That's why Liverpool win this season. We show them up. Him said, what Curtius doing behind you? Oh, you know him? Spurs goal a classic. Yeah, man, you the most. Keep smiling. I know you'd find something good to say about Spurs. Yeah, man, fantastic goal, man. Fantastic goal. If that was the goal that win the game, that goal that go down in history. History. That player, I don't rate him, he can't play. But him always find a way to score some fantastic goal. Him always score some sweet, sweet goal. Trust me, he always do. You know what I mean? You have to give him that. You have to give him that. Oh, come on. About an hour after the game. So, Michelle, how am I going to watch along a game when it's done? That don't make no sense, Michelle. What? Michelle, stop it. Behave yourself. Richardson's goal was nice, yeah. But too little, too late. Spurs are an obvious joke of the team. Joke of a team. Only tired to play once he scored, and even then we put another past them. Yes, we did. Eze has now set his own standard. The game we're going to compare him to going on now. Eze put himself in the history book, bro. You know what I mean? Eze put himself in the history book. The first player in 47 years 47 years to score a hat-trick in the North London derby. And guess what? If he had managed to get that fourth goal, it would have probably been the first player in history to score 4 goals. And I don't think that would have been beaten. You know what I mean? No, I don't think that would have been beaten. You get me? So, hey, it's a good one, man. It's a good one. Trust me, it's a good one. Richarlison goal was like the Scotland goal. Yeah. Hey, I gotta catch up with this chat. This chat is gone. Imagine being an Arsenal fan, you're already cooked, bro. Mr. Mansa said, I'm Riley and I support Tottenham. Big up yourself, Tottenham supporter. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Thank you for joining the stream. How you feel about the game today? Let us know further down in the chat. How do you feel about the game today? Just remember, Arsenal is not yet finished building. We're just a start. We're just starting. Believe me, sir, we're just starting. All right? Yep. Still think a right back to replace Ben White. Left winger and a cover for Rice. That's a lot of players in January, you know, Reskull. Yeah, man, that's a lot of players in January. It's because he's Brazilian. Don't rate him, though. No, I rate Brazil, but I don't rate him at all. Arsenal for life. Yo, big up yourself, Arsenal for life. Thank you for joining the chat, man. Thank you for joining the chat. I hate you. Oh, yeah? For real? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I hate you so much right now. Okay, mate, I don't hate you. But 4-1? Hey, I am Sam. It could have been worse. Yeah, it could have been worse. You know what I mean? It could have been worse. I see Arteta wanted Eze to score 5. That's why I didn't take him off, because I would have took him off after that hat trick. You know what I mean? Because he was tired. We could have seen that. But, you know what I mean? OMG, I could have been so worse. It could have been worse. 4-1 was generous, said Matty. 4-1 was just we being, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all are neighbors, remember? You all are neighbors. We gotta show neighborly love. We gotta let you understand discipline, but still, we have to show neighborly love, okay? I'm a Spurs fan, and damn, yeah, man, we know based on that comment that you're a Spurs fan. Trust me. Trust me. Michelle said, wait, was Alan Sunderland the last one who scored? Yes, Sunderland was the last one who scored a hat-trick 47 years ago. Yes, he was. 1978, 47 years ago, Sunderland was the last person to score the hat-trick. Now you see how long? He gone in some good company. Yep. Omilinomo. Olimo said hi. Tis Wattis said, come on, you Gunners, big win today. Said Tis Wattis. Yeah, man, fantastic win, fantastic win. 4-1 was us showing mercy and not trotting something to its death. Man, sometimes when you leave something to batter, that's sometimes you need to just kill some stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you need to do that. Michelle say wow. Michelle say wow. Olimo. Right. I think that's a pronunciation. Chiem said, Gunners for life. Big up yourself, Chiem. Big up. Who's your team? Omoliomo. Hey, why y'all gotta come in with some names like that, man? Hey, probably from a different cultural background. Yeah. Probably. Now, can you imagine? Who would have known that a story like this would have been written today? You know what I mean? When just 3-4 months ago, Tottenham was the front runner to sign Eberechi Eze. You know what I mean? Tottenham was a front runner. And the day before, or the day on the day, that signing was supposed to happen, Eberechi Eze took up his phone and he called Mikel Arteta and he asked him, please, see what you can do for me. I don't want to join them. You get me? I don't want to join them. See what you can do. You know what I mean? Otherwise, he called Mikel Arteta. This is what it sounded like to me. This is what it sounded like. He called Mikel Arteta and said, boss, please, man. Please, don't let me go over there. I don't want to go. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I think that's what it sounded like. And the boss said, okay, I'm going to a meeting right now and I'm going to see what I can do for you. Don't worry. You understand? Yeah. Something like that go down. When he come back and him say, hey, pack your bag. You coming to Arsenal. Oh, Jesus, boss, I thank you, boss. I thank you. I'm going to score a hat-trick against Tottenham for you. Remember that. That's how the conversation went, people. That's how the conversation went. Yeah, so, Michelle, still think we only played at 60% of what we can. That's what rival doesn't understand. Yes, Matty. We didn't I didn't think we come out of first gear for real because at the end of the day we needed to relax ourselves and reserve ourselves for Wednesday. Because Wednesday is gonna be a harder clash. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's where we were. Michelle, Matty, what do you think the score will be on Wednesday? Matty, I don't know, but I'm happy with a draw as long as we don't lose. Need to hear the team news of who's available on that day. Where was the London accent? I didn't put on it. I didn't put on it. I don't know. I mess up that London accent sometimes. No, I'm not. Matty said, my brother, Tottenham manager, said in interview today, who's Eze? Right before the game. So Eze showed him who he is. Yeah, I remember the last time someone asked. Who remember the last time someone asked an Arsenal player who there was? Who remember that? And if y'all remember, can you tell me who was that player? Do y'all remember the last time a player or someone asks a Arsenal player, who are you? Do y'all remember? Let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat if you remember. Alan said it to Lewis Kelly. That is it. Every time they do that, they always get embarrassed. Every time they do that. You know what I mean? And guess what? Miles Lewis Kelly introduced himself officially to the world that day. Yeah. In fantastic style. Fantastic. You understand what I'm saying, mate? Fantastic. So, mate, you want to know who I am, mate? My name is Miles Lewis Kelly. Remember that. Make sure you ain't never forget it. And I'm going to make sure. That's how you celebrate. That's a celebration. Yeah, that's a celebration. I'm going to make sure that you remember who I am. Miles Lewis Kelly. Who's Eze? I'm going to make sure that you remember who I am. He will never ever forget who Eze is. I promise you that. He won't make a mistake again. Oh yeah. Matty said, I mean, what a dumb thing to say. You tried to sign the man and in the summer. It was just being stink. It was just being rude. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. You know what I mean? The player didn't want to come to you, so you're going to come and say, who is Eze? Ooh, what? Come on, man. It's embarrassing. Being that you don't remember, okay. That hat-trick will live in your memory for a lifetime. You will never forget. You will never forget. Can you do a Scouse accent? Probably not. I'm not really good at accent, you know. No, I'm not really good at accent. This one is a bit different. But anyway, when Marino said he only scores versus small club and he scores 2 or 3, I think it was, hey, Marino is an ass. Don't worry about Marino. Being a spoiled child, haha. What an attitude to show the players. What an attitude. Guys, I ain't gonna lie. It's not like I'm in disbelief, you know what I mean? Because we know we're gonna win. It's just the manner in which we won, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at this team right now. I'm looking at this Tottenham team right now, and I'm wondering to myself, where has their fight gone? Because even if you lost, you should at least fight. You know what I mean? You should at least have some fight. You get me? Where was their fight? The fight that almost started to remind me of the old days. But that fight was even pointless. You know what I mean? That fight was pointless. You're starting a fight when you're 3-1 down. You know what I mean? You weren't even playing no ball game to be fighting. You get what I'm saying? You wasn't even playing. It was just a foul and Declan Rice stepped over him and bounced him with his foot and you won. That's no. That's not the old time days fighting. That's how it went. The old time days fighting went off a nasty tackle. And stuff like that. You know what I mean? That was child's play, man. They only showed fight when they Declan Rice dropped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the only time they tried to show some fight. That was pointless. That was not worth fighting for. That was not worth fighting for. You know what I mean? That was bollocks. That wasn't worth fighting for, bro. You know what I'm saying? No. Matty said, nah, Declan need the man in the back of his head intentionally. I saw that clearly as that still wasn't worth fighting for, man. That was just a nudge. You know what I mean? That was just a nudge. I'll admit it, but it was beautiful to see. That was just a nudge, man. That was a simple nudge. Just welcoming the lad to the North London Derby. That's it. You know what I mean? You have to get some welcome. You have to get welcome. You know what I mean? You can't just come into the best derby in England and feel like, okay, guess what? It wasn't all that. No, you got to get kicked down and box up. Understand what the derby is about. Guys, I just come on here to brag today. You know what I mean? About the win. You know what I mean? And let Michelle know that she better prepare because watch along is real tomorrow. You know what I mean? Guys, we will be right here tomorrow for the watch along for the Everton Manchester United game. You know what I mean? And it's not an Arsenal game. So I'm going to be watching along in the city. In the city. I'm going to be the couch. Yes. Okay, Michelle? I'm going to chill myself in the couch tomorrow for the watch along. I'm going to make myself comfortable and chill. Yes. Everton lineup tomorrow, I think, will be good. Pickford, O'Brien, Keane, Tarkowski, Michaelenko, Garner, Gio, India, Dorsbury, All, Grealish, Barry. You think that can win, Michelle? Michelle, why did you put a scoreline like that if you know it's not possible? Huh? Simmons got some on, start off second half, and we scored within the first minute. We showed him We showed him then too. Hey, I come on. Can you imagine you just entering the phase of one of the fiercest derby in English football, and as soon as you step on the field, a goal is scored. You know what I'm saying? A goal is scored as soon as you step on the field. The atmosphere is already intimidating. You get me? And as soon as you step on the field, a goal is scored. Peter, welcome to the chat, Peter. Peter said Arsenal dog. Really? You have nothing better to do, Peter? Okay. Everton going to win 5-1, said Michelle. Oh, Michelle trying to do what I do. I say Arsenal going to win 4. And they did. Yeah. Arsenal can win 4-1, so Everton will win 5-1. I know. I know it was something like that, Michelle. I know you was trying to do something like that. Okay. That's some voodoo right there. That's some voodoo right there. Yo. Not even gonna lie, guys. If you notice, I didn't think I have to come prepare with anything to discuss what went on today. You know what I mean? Everything should be flowing freely based on the game, based on how the game went. You know what I'm saying? Um, the way the game started, I could have tell that it was going to be a floodgate because I knew we were going to score. And when we score, I knew they were going to have to change their strategy. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. When we score, they have to change the strategy. And what happened is they open up. Once they're not low blocking us anymore, we can find ways through them. And that's what we did. That's what we did. Why didn't he take Saka off to rest him? I don't know, man. This man plays Saka 90 minutes. I wonder if that's a part of Saka contract. This man plays Saka 90 minutes every game. Every game. I don't know what's going on. Because Madueke is starting Bayern with Martinelli. I don't think Martinelli going to start, though. If he's fit, he'll start, though. Martinelli lives for the Champions League. You know what I mean? But he didn't give him a game today. So I'm just wondering. He always rotate for the Champions League, though. He always does. You know what I mean? And I know Miles Lewis Kelly is playing the Champions League game as well. Miles Lewis Kelly is going to play the Champions League. Yeah. Saying the best. Saving the best for Chelsea. We don't need to finish top in the champion group to win it, but we do in the Prem. Geoff said you're still bottling the league. Geoff, it's in your DNA. I can see Bayern Munich scoring 7 goals on Wednesday. Bro, Arsenal off Chelsea. Off or Chelsea? Bro, that's not even a question, man. Chelsea is not. Who's Chelsea? Matty said, Michelle, you got a mud if you hate Arsenal. Yeah, but remember I tell you, Matty, this channel is about football. You know what I mean? This channel is about football. Michelle is an Everton fan. Naib is a Real Madrid fan. He's also a mud. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. That's how we do. You know what I mean? That's how we do. We need people who have opinions. You know what I mean? And trust me, Michelle have a mouthful of opinion about Arsenal. she has a mouthful of opinion about Arsenal. Promise you. Yeah. But she doesn't really hate Arsenal though. She just try to get underneath my skin. You know what I mean? Yeah, she does try to get underneath my skin. That's what she does best. Oh, shut up. You're going to behind Siri. Bro, you're going to lose the title race. Shut up. You will always finish second. Said this person that don't even look like they support a team. What team you support? Yeah, what team do you support? Let us know the team you support first before you speak that rashly, because that's rash talking. Okay. Stop talking. You want to finish second. Tell us the team you support, man. Chelsea don't have no real fans, I always tell you all that. Chelsea don't have no real fans. Chelsea only gain some mediocre fans whenever that billionaire came and buy Chelsea. You know what I mean? Before that, nobody knew who you guys were. You get me? Nobody knew who you guys were. Guys, did I lose my stream? Is everyone still here? Okay. For some reason at this time in the evenings, my stream tend to dip. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering what's going on with it. You know what I mean? But it seems like I'm still here. I'm still here. All right. That's good. Waiting for say miss my comment. I'm sorry. Let me go back and see if I see it. What happened is well done, your season. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, said Wayne. Wayne said the season is ours now. Well done. Well done. You know what I mean? That is it, Wayne. We all know what's going on. Ain't no way we're losing 7 against Baron Michel. Michel, I ain't even following Michel up. Don't even follow Michel up, man. Chelsea is just a small club in Fulham. Brother, keep telling people to shut up and I'll shut you up. Ask and telling you nicely. Alright, heard. Mark, look at Bayern Munich score. They haven't lost a game. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be their first one on Wednesday. Okay? Yeah. That's what I thought. Always going to finish second. Chelsea better than Arsenal, more Premier League and more Champions League. Chelsea is a fraud club, man. Chelsea is an undercover paying people money under the table club. Matty, do you live in London? Not anymore. I don't, but originally I'm from there. Arsenal going to win league this season after today's performance, said Jamie. Big up yourself, Jamie. Matty, my man, supports Arsenal, so I'm always getting at him. Elijah, man, head. Hey, mate. Elijah, I haven't seen you in a second. What's going on? Big up yourself. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're here celebrating the victory of the North London Derby, celebrating the victory of sitting 6 points clear on top of the table. Yeah, man, 6 points clear on top of the table. That's what we do. We put 4 past Spurs with not a single striker fit. Let that sink in. Yo, y'all let that sink in. 4 past Spurs with no striker. Okay. Did you ask him to do that? I've been creating shorts for your lives. No, I didn't ask him to do that. What is he talking about? Thanks for giving me the permission. I didn't give permission for nothing, bro. You are a weird one, Elijah. You are a weird one. I don't know. You are a weird one. Wayne said, I'm a Liverpool fan, but Arsenal are better than us this season. Wayne and the rest. What time is there? It's 5:30. It's 5:30. Check out that person there. We same name Elijah man. We say my steal content off of me. Thing for me.
Which Elijah? Where is he?
That same something I said. I look for him on YouTube.
I didn't get the sent message. Oh. Come this way.
Alright, Matty, take him out of the chat. Elijah was starting to irritate me. Elijah, I don't know who he is. Every time he comes in the chat, he just always come with some weird stuff.
You don't have a page. I don't see his page.
Okay.
It's not freezing, right?
I don't think so. Eze has made a big difference. Michelle said, Wayne, yes, he has. He's gone. Yeah, Matty, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's a weird dude, man. That's a weird dude. Every time he find this chat, he come here with some weird stuff. Yeah, with some weird stuff. Are you and Jigga going live tomorrow? Yeah, man. Me and Jigga going live tomorrow after the game. Definitely going live tomorrow after the game. So I'll be doing the watch along live, and then me and Jigga will go live. Odegaard would have done what Eze did today. I'm not too sure about that, mate. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. I'm not too sure about that. Odegaard is not the same type of player as Eze. Those strikes that Eze made, that's not Odegaard. Odegaard would have passed those ball. You know what I mean. Eze shooting. That's the difference between them both. You know what I mean. Eze shooting. Eze want to score. Odegaard is a heart. Odegaard passes the ball around. Odegaard create that. You know what I mean. But Eze, he's shooting. You know what I mean. Don't get me wrong. Odegaard is a player for us. Oh, you said you would not have. Michelle told me to get my glasses, but my bad. The thing about it is this: my writing on this, they're so fine. I need to pump them up. They're very small. No, Odegaard would have not done that because Odegaard doesn't shoot as much, and I think those are some of the things that they need to change in this game. Yeah, but it is. Matty is not wearing his glasses. I do not wear glasses. No, I do not. But these streams are so fine on this phone, I cannot see properly because it's so small. It's teeny small. Teeny small. So I do not see them. That's why sometimes I just use another one that is closer where I can see. But then it distracts me from looking at y'all. Yeah. Yep, no problemo. Barney said Arsenal got it this season. That's coming from a United fan. Big up yourself, Barney. Y'all know this. Let me see what hate Michelle coming against Barney now. Barney, Everton coming for United tomorrow. Ferris said Messi or Saka. Shark. Shark said, I hope the keeper and defense learn a lesson from the way we conceded today. Barney said, don't think so, Michelle. LOL. Top 4 said Wayne. That is what's going on. That is what's going on. You know, in the future, guys, I have a different way that I want to try this live. You know what I mean? At least once a week. But I'm not ready to say it. You know what I mean? I have an idea in my head that probably make it interesting and very entertaining. You know? But I'm not ready to say it. I don't know if it can work. But we will see. We get in there, guys. We get in there. You know what I mean? We started out 3 months ago. You know what I mean? From nobody, from nothing. You know what I mean? And we're building as a community. You know what I mean? As a force. You know? So you guys have been awesome, awesome, awesome. George is in the building. George said, I went to the gym and let it all work out. Bop, bop, bop. George, I like that one. I like that one, George. I like that one. Barney said 2-1 United. Wayne said Sunderland are playing well. Yeah, well, y'all lost yesterday, but nevertheless, y'all still playing well. Wayne said Sunderland are playing well. Y'all lost yesterday, but it's okay. Wayne, who's top 4? Sunderland. That's what he just said. Sunderland is top 4. Watching you from the Netherlands, said Miguel. Big up yourself, Miguel, from the Netherlands. You know what I mean? Thank you all so much for producing a wonder like Timber. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Y'all produce such a fantastic footballer. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Sunderland is being led by a General Granit Xhaka. Yeah, man, that's for sure. Smokey said, do you think Liverpool are poop? This season they are. You know what I mean? This season they are. I mean, like, they are. You know what I mean? I know they are crap this season for sure. You know what I mean? Even Liverpool fans will tell you that. You get me? So, we're not going to go around it. We're not going to go around it. I thought he was on about Liverpool top 4. Liverpool not even coming in the top 10. You know what I mean? Colombia. Matty said, bro, Izzy may have got a hat-trick, but I think Timber was man of the match. Timber, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Timber been so awesome every single game he played. I don't know. I'm wondering why they haven't tied him down yet. They need to tie him down forever. You know what I mean? Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Newcastle. That's your top 4. All right. At Carr said, we are the best team ever. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Tremi are better than Liverpool. Which team is that, Michelle? Which team that? Guys, it's a fantastic Sunday. Right now, we're just easy, like Sunday evening. You know what I mean? Just like George said, he went to the gym and he just let it all work out. Let it all work out. I mean, like, Eze probably still pinching himself right now, wondering if he's in a dreamland or something. You know what I mean? He probably saying to himself that, hey, God, I love my family, I love my wife and everybody, but don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Let this dream continue to ride. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Must be saying that to himself. I feel bad for Ben White. He never played bad for us ever and can't get a sniff. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just like Miles Lewis Kelly. Just look at how this team is. This team is full of competition, bro. Full of competition. Miles Lewis Kelly showed the world who he was last season. You know what I mean? Showed the world who he was last season. And he can't get a sniff barely this season because California has stepped in and stepped up. You know what I mean? In order for Miles, in order for Ben White and Miles to even get back some starting games, they have to show up. You know what I mean? They have to show up. And California and Timber, they're not easing up, bro. They're not easing up, and that's what we want. You know what I mean? We want the best players to play. As much as I love Lewis Kelly, man, you know what I mean? And I think Ben White is a character. But these two defenders are better than them right now. You know, that's a fact. They are better than them right now. So, hey, what to do? We got to just enjoy the game right now and just hopefully Timber and Skelly, not Timber, White and Skelly step up to the plate and show and give the coach some headache in picking the starting level. You know what I mean? That's what we're hoping for. You know? I don't think Chelsea will finish third, said Michelle. Probably not. I think Arsenal might win the Premier League this season, said Carr. The knee slide celebration today. The celebration that I liked today was this one. Yeah, man, I love this one. I'm telling you, Louis Kelly, I think, isn't going to be left back for us forever. I think maybe backup for Declan Rice. He's training as a midfield all his life. Yeah, I'm probably right. Probably right. That's why I always tell Red Skull that Red Skull is always saying that we need a backup for Declan Rice, but I don't think they're going to get one because I think Miles Lewis Kelly is their backup, to be honest with you. I think he's their backup. Look like Everton could finish as high as 15 this season. Such improvement. Damn, y'all trying to get Michelle to curse y'all out now. Are you going to do watch along or live when the Africa Cup of Nations on? Definitely. If it's within a time, sorry. If it's within a time range that I'm not at work, I will. Definitely, for sure. Barney, we're coming for the top 10. George said, kind of nice to see Richardson goal. Very good goal. I'm not telling you, as much as I dislike that player, you know what I mean? Because I just think he's Spursy. You know what I mean? That was a good goal. You know what I mean? That was a striker instinct. You know what I mean? I mean, like, when the player won the ball, he didn't even make it drop. It didn't. As soon as the player won the ball, he just chipped it straight over the keeper. You know what I mean? And when I look at that ball going, I'm like, why Rice? Why is the keeper? Why Raya flattering like that? Like I thought the ball was gonna go over, bro. That was precise, straight into the back of the net. I'm like, wow. My heart dropped same time, and you know why? Not because I thought we were gonna lose, was because I felt like we lose because a goal was scored on us. Every time a goal scored on us now, I feel it. I hate when goals score on us now. You know what I mean? It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Hello, bro. Alfonso celebrated. Big up yourself. And Max. Wagwan. Wagwan. Baby steps, Michelle, said Barney. And Max said, Timber new Cafu. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Timber is. I'm not telling a lie. Timber is awesome, man. Timber is awesome. Big up on Max in the building. You know what I mean? Big up and Max in the building. You know what I mean? I can see as Max come into the chat, I can see the like move from 15 to 16. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You know what I mean? Love that. Nah, Timber is new Timber. Yeah, Timber is different. Timber is one of a kind. Timber is one of a kind. Barney, when Everton win tomorrow, we will be on the same points as Manchester United. Are you sure you're going to win, Michelle? No chance Everton are beating Man U, said Barney. Gonna be a tough game, Michelle. I love you to win, but are you sure you're going to win? That's just a question. It's just a question, Michelle. I'm not saying that you're not going. I'm just asking you a question. Barney, just make sure you here tomorrow for the watch along. Barney, make sure you tune in. You subscribe to the channel, my bro. You subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification. We will be right here tomorrow. We will be right here tomorrow. So it's either you're going to be laughing at someone or you're going to be laughed at. You understand me? It's either we're going to be laughing at you or we're going to be laughing at Michelle. All right? So let's do this tomorrow, man. 456 said, why do you support English football? You should support your home team. Okay, let's move on. Barney, sure will, Michelle. You will be feeling blue. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I mean, like, every time I remember the game today, it just put a smile on my face. You know what I mean? And I think when I'm done with the stream, I'm probably gonna watch it again. I'm probably gonna watch it again. 100% said Michelle. 100% said Michelle. Not everyone, Matty, would have been relegated. Matty, how you feeling about Wednesday? Give me a take away today's game, Matty. Put today's game aside, right? Look at the team that we have. Look at the players that we have coming back, right? And look at Bayern Munich and the way they're performing right now. How do you feel about Wednesday? Let me know. Let me know. Peter Parker, Spider-Man in the building, said Arsenal professional title butlers, said Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you're not even real. You're not even real. Should we even take your comment for real? Should we take you serious with your comment? You're not even real. You're an imagination figure. Okay, Peter Parker? Spider-Man? Okay. Peter Parker, first and foremost, let us know what team you support. That's the first thing that you do. Right? The first thing that you do is put a like on the chat, man. The second thing you do is let us know the team you support. Come on, man. Let's do this the right way. You know what I mean? We're football fans. You know what I mean? Put a like on the chat, Peter. Spider-Man, put a like on the chat and then tell us what team you support. Okay? Okay, Spider? Okay. I don't like Russian football and Russian players. Russian more popular hockey game. I like Russian and English fans. That's politics. Congrats, must be delighted, said David. David, happy. Happy. Thank you for the like, man. Peter Parker, you did that? David, put a like on the channel for us, man. Put a like on the channel for us. David, it was a beautiful victory today, man. Sweet. Matthew said, the brand game isn't that big of a game for me. If we lose that game, we can still win the champion. I want us to win the league just to shut them dumb comments up. I feel you, but I still want to win the Bayern game. The Bayern game means a lot to me. it's a big deal for me because those are two of Pep best students. You know what I mean? Remember, Company was trained underneath Pep as well. You get me? And Company, I don't see him as a big coach. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing well in the Premier League. You know what I mean? But he gone to Bayern and he's doing fantastic. You know what I mean? So I would like Arteta to show that up. Let them understand that the league over there is smaller and less competitive. You know what I mean? There's a lot I'm looking to from this game. You know what I mean? There's a lot I'm looking to from this game. You know what I mean? So it is a big of a game to me. You know what I mean? Plus, I would rather us be the unbeaten game in the league than them. So I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm not looking forward to losing it. I'm not even looking forward to drawing it. I want to win. Scott said, best weekend. David said, best weekend possible for Arsenal in every direction, man. Every direction. Every direction. Thank you guys for pushing up that light, man. Thank you guys so much. Scott said, Arsenal was brilliant today. Same performance, mate. Some performance, mate. That was some performance for real, man. You know what I mean? I mean, like, the chips was just falling into play, man. You know what I mean? The script was being written from Saturday when Liverpool and Manchester City lost. You know what I mean? We could see that everything was coming together. You know what I mean? And after putting everything together, then Eze let it all work out. You know what I'm saying? It was fantastic, man. Fantastic. We were nowhere near getting relegated. We focused on so much of winning Europa League and suck. You want to be suck the league off. Spider-Man said, I'm a real Chelsea fan. Real champions of the world. Spider-Man. Chelsea don't have no real fan, man. They ain't no real Chelsea fan. Chelsea just gained 15 years worth of supporter when the billionaire bought the club. Okay, Spider-Man? So now I see why you're so hungry. You're a hungry fella. That's what Chelsea supporter normally sound like for real. MQZTR, McQuister, Quister said, Manchester United. Second thing is to sub, you mean? Oh, yeah. Second thing is to sub. So the first thing y'all do when y'all come on the live is like and then subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. Thank you for correcting that, Michelle. Thank you. Spider-Man said, LOL, Kai Havertz won the Champions League. That's it. Kai Havertz. Thank God Kai Havertz won y'all a Champions League. That's why we took him from y'all. Y'all don't make no sense. Peter Parker said, best thing you've ever do in the whole career, like always. Arsenal always there to take our sloppy second. Okay. Oh, Spider-Man, I can't wait to shut you up on Saturday. Spider-Man is full of talking, man. Spider-Man is whatever. Spider-Man said, London is blue, mate. Chelsea champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. We don't play Europa League, bro, so we'll never sing that. Anamax said, no politics, Alfonso, only football. That is it. No politics around here. Football only. That is what we do. Okay? Yes. Champions of Europe, you will never sing that. Paul said, it's not Arsenal, but you have a team now, and I don't like it. Up the Spurs. That's a very honest comment. That's a very honest comment coming from a Spurs fans. That's what we're talking about. That's a football fan right there. That's a football fan. Big up yourself. 7-1, I'm saying. Michelle, come on, man. Be realistic. Be realistic. Just remember, Peter, if it wasn't for a certain Russian billionaire, Chelsea, he knows that. That's why he say that he don't like Russian football, because they're corrupt. That's what the billionaire come over England to do, corrupt the system. That's why they get him out. He knows that, man. Don't worry. Yep, Matty said London is far from blue. Chelsea the only team in history to win the Champions League and then not make it out of the group stage to defend it. Great legacy. Professional title butlers, that's what you are, said Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Fourth, no Barney, more like top 10. The hidden bottom have already done it. The hide button that have already done it. Big up yourself. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, all right? Hit that like, people. Hit that like. We're moving up. We're moving up. We're moving up. Chelsea only bought the cup. Chelsea buy everything, man. Chelsea buy everything. You literally have won nothing since Henry and Wenger retired. You can't even come at a Chelsea fan like that. You lot, but no, we have won. We haven't bought any trophies like y'all do. We can come at a Chelsea fan any way we want. You know what I mean? We are the Arsenal. You know what I mean? Chelsea's a nobody in football, really. You get what I'm saying? I'm being honest. People might know Chelsea but don't even know where they're from. Don't even know that Chelsea is a London Cup. They probably just know Chelsea based on the fact they've been on the European stage a couple of times when that billionaire came and bought the club and moved y'all to where they move y'all. You know what I mean? But Chelsea is really a nobody. You know what I mean? Chelsea is one of the worst known club in London. Who's Chelsea? I'm just saying. Talk to me. If you ask anybody in the world to name your club from London, the first club they're going to tell you about is Arsenal. I promise you, they're going to tell you about Tottenham, Fulham. They might even tell you about Brentford before they tell you about Chelsea. All right, Spider-Man? I'm just saying though. George said, good night. Big up yourself, George. Who's your next game against? If you're talking to me, Wayne, it's against Bayern. I'm off to bed, said Michelle. Good night, everyone. I will be here tomorrow. Come on, Everton. Big up yourself, Michelle. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, I'm back, said Will. What a win today. As a masterclass, that is what we're saying. If Chelsea ever been first in the Premier League, they've never let it go. We going on to win it. No, y'all ain't gonna see this Premier League no time soon. So y'all better live on those memories that y'all have in the past. Bombaras. Mikel Arteta cooking, says Reese. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. You can walk lyric about your history, Peter, all your life, but you know very well Arsenal are going to be some successful than you for the foresee future. You know that. He does know that. Peter, we won the FA Cup against Chelsea with a deal, with a dead tree in Mertesacker. Yeah. Mertesacker got your legend Frank Sack. Chelsea gonna lose 2-1. Chelsea ain't scoring against us, bro. Chelsea ain't scoring against us. Arsenal real deal this season. Win league and Champions League, said Archive. Big up yourself, Archive. Chelsea doesn't have a history. Before the 2000s, they were literally no one. That's what I've been telling everybody. Chelsea does not have real fans. That's what I've been telling everybody. Who is Chelsea? Matty, what I've said obviously got to you. It's nothing but the truth, mate. Go Google how many trophies Chelsea pick up in the last 20 years. We're going to beat Bayern because they don't have Luis Diaz or Neuer. We would have beat them with or without Luis Diaz. Chelsea Ireland part trying to copy Arteta. Arsenal with Mikel Arteta. They're still trying to copy Arsenal with Mikel Arteta because they hired the coach now. You know what I mean? That was underneath Pep. You know what I mean? They're always now they're trying to develop young players just like Arsenal did with this squad. You know what I mean? They're always trying to copy. They went and they buy what's his name? That's on jug charge right now. You know what I mean? Overpaid for him just because Arsenal wanted to buy him. Chelsea's always trying to copy Arsenal, man. Tottenham, the best team in North London. You just got lucky today, said the Chelsea fan. Really? Said the Chelsea fan. You gotta be joking. We still have more trophy than Chelsea in total. More league and more domestic cups than Chelsea all-time FA Cup winners. Chelsea just have Champions League that we don't have, and that's a big deal. So I'm not even going to make it look like it's not. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. Yeah. Fans of other clubs, they really love to showcase their club achievements. I believe the game is here and now. History is being made right now. London Arsenal is very popular in Russia. Heard? Big up yourself. Like I said, we going into final. We win them. We bring home the trophies. That's fine. Did Madwaker work hard for you guys? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You look like a cheap snap Capoon. Peter Parker, you draw with Quar bags, bro. Sush. That's a G, right? Garbage. Peter Parker. Peter Parker. We won it all, baby. We won all. Why are you all just sat there and watch? Even Leicester won the Premier League before you, Muppet. Did while we collect 6 trophy titles, 2 Champions League, all the clubs World Cup. We lost a friendly to Tottenham. That's all. Peter Parker, as I said, the fact of the matter is this. Y'all win y'all trophies. You know what I mean? And we're not going to sit here and pretend like you didn't. You know what I mean? Y'all went and buy the best players in the world. You know what I mean? Overpaid for them. So nobody else could get them. Y'all still doing a bunch of crap. Y'all buying some of the best players right now. Have them on your budget. Not playing them, sending them out on loan just so you can hone them so the English league cannot have them to play. You know what I mean? Y'all have about 700 players right now and still can't find a proper team. You know what I mean? Your strategy is not working anymore. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Every club have money now. And that's what happened with you and Manchester City. Every club has money now. So when you and Manchester City came in the league and get bought out by new owners and went and buy the best players in the world and nobody else could afford it, it's not so no more. The playing field are now level. Everybody can buy whatever player they want. And that's why Chelsea are now being left behind. So I promise you, you're going to have to live on those past trophies that you have and cherish them. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's not how it used to be like back then when, hey, we couldn't afford to buy the best players. Or the best players didn't want to come to us because we couldn't afford to buy them. Things are not like that no more. Things have changed. Things have way changed. And Chelsea are going to be left behind because you are a small club. And you have to understand that. You are a 15-year-old club that just come on the market and you're going to go down. All right? You ain't ready for this yet, man. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. You know what I mean? Y'all just come in this and sprint to the finish line and tired. Y'all have about 700 players and y'all cannot find a proper team out of all those players that you have. Come on, man. Really? Bro. Yeah. I'm telling you. So we're not worried about you and your 700 players and all of what you got. You get what I'm saying? You're a mediocre club and you'll always be. All right? Sunderland will do better than Chelsea in the Prem. I believe that. Trust me. And when we beat you on Sunday, you'll be 10 points behind us. Chelsea is a joke, man. My people, Peter Parker, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We like the debate. We love the debate, okay? Don't think we're mad or we're angry. No, we love the debate, I promise you. We like the fact that people like you come over here. There's one thing I know. Do not disappear on us when your team lose, because everybody tend to do that. Like the channel and subscribe to the channel. Stick around, man. You know what I mean? Be a part of this family. Be a part of what's going on here. We will do this debate every day with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We like the channel. We like the challenge. We like what's going on. Well, Matty sent him on his way.
Riley wife, here is your reminder. Take the garbage out.
Alexa.
Riley wife,
stop.
Here is your reminder. Take the garbage out.
Alexa advertising all my business. Hey, don't worry about them like that, Matty. When they do like that, you just avoid them. Let they stay and push up the watch hours and all of that. You know, as long as they don't disrespect the chat and stuff like that, you can always just run on and be whatever you want to be. Talk all you want to talk. As long as he don't disrespect you by calling you name and stuff like that, don't even pay him no attention. You know what I mean? I was just entertaining him a lot because, hey, he's spicing up the chat. So.
Don't forget to take out the trash cans.
Yeah, but Matty, don't worry, man. You're doing an awesome job. You can come back tomorrow or next stream. Big up yourself, Matty. Matty ain't playing. Y'all see Matty in the chat? Matty don't play. All right? Hey, this is a family chat and we keep it respectful and we keep it clean, okay? That's what goes on around here. You know what I mean? That's what we do. I took him as disrespecting me in only 2 messages. The rest was okay, but he did what he did because he wanted me to do it. Okay, Matty, I got you. I got you. I got you. As I said, y'all don't disrespect the moderators. We're here. We're here. We're doing this. Yes, people. So Scott Parker and his mediocre Chelsea team. You know what I mean? Scott Parker will be back, I'm sure. Promise you, he will be back. So we will see him again. Hopefully he come back on his best behavior this time around. Hopefully he come back on his best behavior this time around. Yeah. But, Matt, confident? I told him to call me a child one more time and shut him up, and he did it, so he wanted me to. LOL. But onwards, upward to Bayern next. How you feel? How you feeling about Bayern? We can beat any team on the day. I think we can beat any team off the day as well. You know? Yeah, I think the sky is the limit for this team, man. I honestly don't think the sky is the limit for this team. You know what I mean? It's going to be a nice game, though. You know what I mean? It's going to be a nice game. I'm really looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to the game. So, yeah. Yeah. But today was all about enjoying the win. You know what I mean? Enjoying the win. I think we need more than 60% for this team. We probably will get more than 60% because, as I said, we have some players back. And we have some players that that are finding form. You know what I mean? Like Eze's performance today was brilliant. You know what I mean? So I would think that Eze will move on strength to strength from this performance. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking forward. The players need to remember the feeling of the semis and learn. Trust me, we have a lot against Bayern. Bayern have done us a lot of dirt. You know what I mean? A whole lot of dirt. So trust me, I think they should have a lot of pain going into this game, a lot of feelings. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting a good result. That's the reason why I tell you this Bayern and Arsenal game is a lot riding on it. You know what I mean? We can't afford to lose. You know what I mean? Bragging rights is also there. You know what I'm saying? Bragging rights is also there. 10-2 revenge time. Wishful thinking though. That's wishful thinking, man. That's wishful thinking. Yeah, but we're looking forward to the game. We're looking forward to the game. Guys, we're way over a 1.5 hour period. We are over the 1.5 hour that I originally planned for us to do today. You know what I mean? We will be back again tomorrow. You know what I mean? Matty, you ready for tomorrow? We're here again tomorrow, you know. Yeah, man, them 2-5-1 last year, they brutal. Yeah, them did it hard to swallow. Those were hard losses to swallow, but hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah. Matty said, I'll be here. Matty, we gonna be here. We here all season, man. You're here. We're part of the family now, Matty, so don't worry yourself. You're here with us. You know what I mean? We're gonna take this to them. You know what I mean? We're gonna take this to them. Yeah. I have so much things I need to do, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to make sure I get this channel to monetization first. And then I started putting in some different kind of situation. So that's just a aim right now, just to make it reach where it need to reach. You get me? And then I start to do what I need to do. Reluctant gamer, big up yourself, Reluctant. How you feeling? How you feeling? Nice win, 4-1. Reluctant, I told you we was gonna win. Did I not tell you we was gonna win? I told you, right? Yeah, man, we told you we was gonna win, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. You get me? Beautiful day today. Sweet piece of victory. Still feel good. Yeah, I know you still feel good from that win yesterday. You know what I mean? I know it's a beautiful feeling. You know what I mean? I still feel good from your win yesterday. And then to come do this win today, it's a different feeling, man. Different feeling. What a beautiful weekend, eh? Beautiful weekend, Matty. For real. Darren said, well done, Eze. Big up. Eze did us fantastic today. Yeah, I remember that Eze was a fan favorite, you know. Arsenal fans really signed him. Arsenal fans wanted him. You know what I mean? So it's like it was a pay it back to the Arsenal fan. And what a way to pay it back. What a way to pay back Arsenal fan than with a hat trick in a North London derby. I mean, like, they gonna love him forever, man. Arsenal fans gonna love him forever. You know what I mean? He can retire now. He can retire now. Arsenal fan will never ever forget his name. Their children and their children will know the name Eberechi Eze because of what he did today. You understand what I'm saying? His name will never ever be forgotten because of what he did today. You know what I mean? He can retire. He can done. He did it at home too, which is even sweeter. That's what I'm saying. Even better. You know what I mean? Even better. The fans get to enjoy this. I tell you, this is for the fans. The fans were the one that bought Eze. And he repaid the fans in full. You can't give a fan no better repayment than a North London derby. You don't get no better than this. You don't get no better than this, man. You know what I mean? Well done, Eze. You know what I mean? Well done, Eze. You get what I say? I mean, like, when he scored the first goal, I was happy because I'm saying, yo, I know he was going to score. When he scored the second goal, I was jumping for joy. Cooking. I was in the kitchen cooking. 'Cause I'm a chef, guys. So I was cooking. I mean, when he scored that second goal, bro, I bust blanks until the blank them done. I bust so much blank, so till me run out of shot. I'm telling you, man, when he scored the third goal, I don't even know what to do, man. I just stand there looking at it. I just stand there looking at this. What else? I didn't know what else to do. You know what I mean? I didn't know what else to do, man. That was a treat. You know what I mean? That was a treat. Trust me. You get me? It was a treat, man. It was sweet. It was sweet. You know, it was sweet. I like it. Now, this Arsenal team just have me looking forward to the next game. Because guess what? I'm looking forward to seeing them play on Wednesday. And I'm looking forward to seeing them play Chelsea. I just keep on looking forward to the games now. You get me? Yeah, man. Just keep on looking forward and forward to the games. But that tight, man. It's a nice. It's nice. We can relax ourselves. See what I go on with Manchester and Everton tomorrow. And then prepare for the Champions League. You know what I mean? Bayern Munich is unbeaten overall. But remember, we are still the only team in the Champions League that is yet to concede a goal. Only team when nobody in a score pad in the Champions League. And that's us. Alright? So we will get this. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it good. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All the way around we said this season. We're going all the way this season. All the way and full forefront. You know? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But guys, this is a wrap for us today. You know what I mean? Thanks to the moderators, Matty. Thanks to everyone who tune in. You know what I mean? Thank you to Michelle. You know what I mean? Everybody, every single body. Reluctant, late entry. You know what I mean? Tiger King, just forward. How you feeling as an Arsenal fan? You actually reject Eberechi. You actually reject Eberechi Eze, send him away, and you bring him back. Well, it wasn't a rejection, you know. You know what I mean? Pretty much call it this way. We send him out to learn. We send him out into the world to learn so he can come back and did what he did. You know what I mean? That's what good clubs do. You know what I mean? The prodigal son has returned. You know, that's why I'm gonna name one of my short. Yeah, I go and do something with the prodigal son has returned. Yeah, I might do something on that. He's our son returned home. Jason McLean said Man United for the league. Tottenham crap, said Tiger King. Jason, which league Man United going for? Which league? Guys, if you just joined in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button, my friends. Go ahead and hit that like button. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, man. Arsenal win today. You know what I mean? Arsenal win today. So the first thing y'all do is like the channel when you jump in, because guess what? We supporting the win. We supporting the win. Make sure to look that guy's up. You said he stole. I think I did look him up already. I haven't seen anything for him, but I'm gonna look again. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's about. You know what I mean? The only way you can steal anything is that you have to screen record it. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a way how you can do it that I don't know about. But the only way you have to do it, you have to screen record it. I don't see no other way. Guys, how about this? Can you imagine? You have a team that has Gabriel, right, and Saliba, right? And can you imagine? We have two backup centre back in Nkapie and Christian Mosquera. Now, look at that. Christian Mosquera and Pierre Nkapie are our backup centre backs. No, y'all tell me if this Arsenal team not cooking. Let me understand that. We'll beat Bayern in the Champions League and celebrate with beer and Bavarian sausage. What is a Bavarian sausage? I don't know what that is. I know what beer is. My apple juice is finished. Tiger King said 8 to say it, Arsenal for Premier League. 8 saying this. It is what it is, man. Ben White, Timber, and Califlori are all centre backs too. Yeah, I know, but at least White, Timber, and Califlori are now playing as wing backs. You know what I mean? They're playing on the wing, defensive on the wing. You know what I mean? But I'm literally talking about the ones that are there for centre back right now. You know what I mean? Who are competing against each other. Can you imagine that? Look at that. That's a powerful centre back partnership right there. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And Kappa came in today. Look what he did. Look what he did. You know what I mean? Good night, mate. Love your channel, mate. Appreciate it, Tiger King, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for always showing up. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a good one, man. So that's what's up. You know what I mean? We're going for everything this season. We are going for everything this season. We're gonna win it, man. All backline is over 6 feet, and that's a fact. I don't think Timber is over 6 feet though. Timber is probably the shortest person in the backline. Yeah, Timber is probably the shortest person in the backline. Yeah. All backline is over 6 feet. We have so much height in defense. It's why we're so strong. Can't just lob balls into the strikes cause they get eaten. And that's what we didn't have in the past. You know what I mean? We didn't have that in the past. People used to use those long balls and kill us. You know what I mean? But this is different. You know what I mean? First up, bro, what's going wrong for Liverpool? What's your thought? Liverpool team is unbalanced. You know what I mean? They're unbalanced. You know what I mean? Liverpool team is unbalanced. And I think that's what they get wrong. You know what I mean? They don't have a balanced team. So they're strong in some areas and they're weak in some areas. Definitely they're weak in defense. If you attack them, they're fragile, they're vulnerable. You know what I mean? And their attack is not that strong because they don't have a good backbone coming from the back. You know what I mean? So they made some strong signings, but they didn't make the right signings. That is my thought. You know what I mean? Timber is 179 centimeter. Don't know how much that is in foot. I don't know. Siri, how much is 179 centimeter in foot?
That would be 563.62 feet.
How much foot that is, Siri? That's a question I just asked you. Anyway, whatever. Frost Stop said, also, Real Madrid has dropped points in the last 3 games. Yes, we saw that today. Alperni said, do you like Mesut Ozil? Love him, man. What are you talking about? That's one of our own. Mesut Ozil is one of our own, bro. Saliba is 20 centimeter tall than Timber. He is not 5'6". Yeah. Series is crazy. But yeah, but our backline. But Timber don't need a hype, man. Timber is good with what he has. You know what I mean? Timber is a rock. Timber is a lion, bro. You know what I mean? Timber ain't playing. Timber don't play with people. Mirza Ozil, the magician. Yes, man. Galatasaray Arsenal is 5'8" apparently. So is the smallest one. I told you I could look at him and see that. Bro, I'm 6'5". You know what I mean? So I know short people or tall people when I see them. I can tell you Timber is not tall. You know what I mean? Timber is not tall. Trust me, I could see that. But we have done some good recruitment. some proper recruitment, and it's just looking fantastic. You know what I mean? We're blessed. And this time we should win the league. Jason said, are you Jamaican? If so, what about in Jamaica do you stay? Ocheres. Him and Trossard are both the shortest in the whole team, yeah. Don't forget Miles is kind of short too, right? Yeah, some little. Well, they're kids. They still have more to grow. So yeah. Did you know any footballer in Galatasaray? A lot of them. Ozyman and all of them right now. Even Matt Downman at 15 is tall. Matt Downman is very tall. He is tall. Yeah, he's he's a tall kid. That's why he match up so well with the lads. You know? Bro, did you see Ronaldo's bicycle goal today? Nah. No, I didn't. Downman turning 16 in December will be added to FIFA and football. And he'll be signing the contract next year. Yes. Football manager. I need to get into that, you know. I'm not into that yet, Matty. I need to study it and learn how to do it. You know what I mean? I've just been focusing on work. Now I'm focusing on football. I need to focus on all the aspects of football. I need to get everything pat. Omar said 4-1. Yes, sir. That's what we did today. Yeah, Osemi Icardi, Leron Sani, Leke Gundogan, etc. Yeah, man, I know a lot of them. Football Manager is a good one. It's very detailed. Yeah, I'm gonna. Which one you play? Which one you into? Technically, the players did it. We just sat and watched. We sat, watched, and we enjoyed. We didn't just sat and watch it, man. We sit down, we watch it, and we enjoy it. It was beautiful. You know what I mean? It was. I celebrated too. I said, I think I kicked a table with Eze third goal because I think I helped him kick that one. You know what I mean? When Eze scored that third goal, I think I kicked, and I kicked the table or something, man. You know what I mean? I know I kicked something, but I kicked that one with him. I think I kicked the first goal too. I'm wondering how the hell did he score that? Where did he find room to take off that shot without even hurting himself? I'm not gonna lie, and so powerful too. You know what I mean? So powerful too. Yeah, I know 4 times. I'm talking about Eze goals himself. Omar, we go through the emotion during the games. My hands strong. I clap so much. I'm telling you. Believe me, I said I kicked that ball that Eze scored the first one and the last one. I kicked both of them. I kicked both of them. Believe me, I'm telling you. I kicked both. I'm glad we have a deep bench right now. I think Arteta is saying the squad somewhere there are still a lot of games ahead. He's slowly playing all the players, slowly. Indeed, bro. Will Chelsea losing to Burnley would have been icing on the cake? That would have been sweet. Trust me. Darren said, what was your favorite Eze goal today? I like the first goal, you know. I like the first goal because I'm still wondering how did he get that shot off? Because when he went between those players, the ball kind of get away from him. The ball got away from him a little bit. And I can't believe he still get that shot off. You know what I mean? The second goal was fantastic as well with it when he scored with his left foot. You know what I mean? I think the third one was probably the easiest of all because there was nobody on him. You know what I mean? Even the fourth one that he shoot on the keeper, that was easy too, but he shoot it and the keeper saved it. But his first one was, his first one because he made him laugh at Thomas Frank. This could be Arsenal here if they continue to perform. Yeah, I think it will be. You know what I mean? I think we will. I think we will be good. You know what I mean? Guys, hit them like button if you haven't yet like the channel, man. If you're here and you haven't yet like the channel, give me some love. Show me some love. You know what I mean? Show us some love in this. Hit them like. Hit them like before we go. We're about to go, guys. We're about to go. Thank you guys for being here. You know what I mean? It was a fantastic day of football. It's been a fantastic week of football. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be a fantastic year of football. You get me? So we're just going to be here all season. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Hit your notification. Because we're going to be here all season. We're going to be talking. We're going to be doing everything. Going through the motions with the players, with the team. You know what I mean? Making our own selection. We're going to make our own team sometime. You know what I mean? Because that's what we fans do. We are going to be here. Bro, I suggest you to watch Ronaldo bicycle kick goal today. Trust me, it's superb. All right, no problem. And I will go take a look at it. On behalf of the team, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Matty, appreciate it, my brother. See you again tomorrow. Okay, my moderator, big up yourself. Thanks to everybody that tuned into the channel. Thank you all so much for making it Riley's World. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and hit your notification if you have not yet done so. We're here again tomorrow. All right? And we're going to do a watch along with the Manchester United and the Everton fans. So everybody who support Manchester United and Everton, come on, please, show up. And everybody who don't support them that want to laugh, come on, show up as well. We're all going to be here. All right? We're all going to be here. Matty said, one love, brother. Good night, all. Big up yourself, Matty. Big up yourself. Good night to everybody. Thank y'all for passing through. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Peace.